Mike, congratulations on WCHA regular season title. Now we're ready to enter the postseason. Maybe discuss the end of the season here, a couple of good wins here to close things out, and then maybe your thoughts on this weekend's first round series opponent with Ferris State venturing to Mankato.
Well, first of all, it's a very successful regular season that we're happy the way it ended. I think it shows the depth of our league that, you go over the last couple of weekends and we have the games that we had over the end with Bemidji, with Michigan Tech. I think it says a lot about our league. It's a battle, and it's going to be no different. We can close the book on the regular season in the WCHA and turn the page and get excited about what's in front of us. One reason we wanted to have a successful regular season is so we can have an opportunity to stay at home in the postseason. And that's starting now with our opportunity to play at home against Ferris State. And it's a different time playoffs. It's win or go home. And so we want to continue to stay with this group as long as we can. And our first opportunity is going to happen on Friday at 6:00.
Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago that you faced the Bulldogs. There's some familiarity there. Only a couple of weeks between the series with Ferris State and the Mavericks. Ferris has played a lot of close games this season. What concerns you most about playing a team that has nothing to lose?
Well, again, I've got a tremendous amount of respect for Bob Daniels and his staff and what they've accomplished in the time that he has had at Ferris State. And they're going to come in here and they're going to knock us around. They're going to be physical. As you stated, they lost a lot of games that were very close, 1-goal games, 2-goal games. And what we've tried to focus on in the regular season was really our game and being able to try and establish puck possession and go out and try and play at our pace. That's something we've got to reset here now for the playoffs, because again, your opportunity to compete can go away in a night. First round for us in the WCHA it's a best of 3, and we're going to have an opportunity to try and get a leg up on that Friday. And that's our focus right now.
You approach the series any different from the last time you played Ferris, given how close it ended up being?
Well, the one thing that would be different is, it's playoff time. And the last 2 games that we played against Ferris were non-conference games. And not that they were any less important, but there weren't points being played for. And I think what you saw was what you're probably going to see in this round. Very close, hard ice, special teams being first and foremost, goaltending performances being at the top of both coaches' wants. And you're going to have to go out and you're going to have to earn everything that you get. Discipline, starts, how do you react to adversity? I think all those things get magnified a little bit in the playoffs. And the playoffs it's an exciting time of year for everybody. So all the records go out the window. You just find out where you're playing and who you're playing, and you go play. And that's what's going to happen this weekend against a very competitive Ferris State team.
WCH announced their all-conference teams today. Mike, your thoughts on Julian Napravnik, Dryden McKay, Reese Smolik, Nate Smith, Akito Hiroshi, and Jake Livingstone being honored. Good to be well represented.
Yeah, well, first of all, we want to say we appreciate, when you talk about being recognized for your regular season, those votes come in from other coaches. We nominate players, but at the end of the day, you don't get a vote for your own players. The rest of the coaches in the league do. And so that is, I think, reflective on what other coaches have seen of the players that we're talking. First of all, our 2 all-rookie defensemen, Todd Connaught, our recruiting coordinator, does a phenomenal job at going out and cultivating not only good hockey players, but really good people for our program. And, those 2 guys, after losing what we lost a year ago back at the blue line, those 2 young men have came in and established themselves from day one, have played a lot of games for us this year, and have had a tremendous impact. And when you have 2 of the all-rookie defensemen from one program, I think it says a lot about those 2 young men, and I think they're very deserved. For the defenseman, to me, that I think, and you and I have talked multiple times, whether it's Feldman, whether it's PA, or whether it's talking to other coaches, the heart and soul of our club is Reese Molik, and he's, you know, very deserving of being on the third team. I just think he is about as a complete player that we have on our roster. I'm glad to see him be recognized with Keto on the third team. Nathan Smith, very deserved. Julian Napravnik and Dryden McKay. Those guys have put together really good regular seasons. And the great thing about our group that I feel very comfortable with is I do think they're excited about the individual awards and being recognized, but they're even more excited about what's going to happen here with us going on a journey with our group and trying to win our first round in the WCHA playoffs.
Circling back to matter at hand, did you feel he made strides on special teams, the power play in particular, last weekend?
Not scoring goals, but possessing a puck, moving a puck. I thought we were sharper. I think Pietala and Michigan Tech had a lot to do with us not scoring on the power play, but I did think we had some really good looks. I thought our entries were better, cleaner. We did a better job of killing penalties. I thought they were better. We right now are hoping that we get a reset, and the first time we have an opportunity in either one of those situations that we're successful on it. And I do think we progressed, and we'll see what happens here in the first round.
Final thoughts with Mike Hastings here. Mike, health of the team right now, you feeling pretty good about where you are regards of injuries and heading into the postseason?
Yeah, at this time, you're always day to day, just because nobody's 100% healthy. You know, year in and year out, whether it's first half, second half, you usually have a week off where you can heal up a little bit. You don't get that this year with the pandemic and us trying to just hopefully be able to compete every weekend. And we've been going for quite a while. So we've got a few guys that are day to day, but you know what? I think for the most part, we're in a good spot. Going to try and be as fresh as we can when the puck drops on Friday.